today Monday. You no get work today. Everybody don't go work, and are you one the name for house? I think they don't sack you.
They not sack me, Ojare. I go drink yesterday. I tire small.
If you don't make you the tell me say you tire small. You should tell me na yoga. Me, I dey go find my cover for market you.
How I go do am today? Oh, I don't late.
Come out for house to make you go work. All the clock don't knock.
ọ̀pọ̀ ti sún ó ṣẹ̀dẹ̀ rí bó ṣe wá mọ́lẹ̀ kedere. fẹ́ni tó ti gbọ́ kó sọ fẹ́ni tí ò gbọ́ o. PCOS bàbá wa làgbà adìẹ. ẹṣin tó ṣíwájú mo ti gbà pò kíní náà. tó bá fẹ́ polówó ọjà kájé bùgbàjẹ́. kàn sí wa ní room 2 tó fi dé room 6 commercial department PCOS ilé akéde. ẹ wúra wọ PCOS ọ̀pọ̀ ti sún ó fakọyọ ó tún clear gan. PCOS ọ̀pọ̀ ti sún wọ́n ṣe bẹ̀bẹ̀ ó tún mọ́lẹ̀ kedere. àní right now PCOS ọ̀pọ̀ ti sún ó fakọyọ ó tún clean gan. nísẹ̀yìn PCOS ọ̀pọ̀ ti sún wọ́n ṣe bẹ̀bẹ̀ ó tún mọ́lẹ̀ kedere. gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ tiwa Oluyole 88.5 Agilete 92.1 lókè ògùn 96.3 FM gbogbo yín pátá la kí àti ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ bá wa dòwò pọ̀ oṣù ọ̀ ẹ máa rí tajẹ́ ṣe o tí ẹ ṣáríìtì ẹ wòrà wọ̀ yí o. PCOS ọ̀pọ̀ ti sùn ó fakọyọ ó tún clean gan. PCOS ọ̀pọ̀ ti sùn o wọ́n ṣe bẹ̀bẹ̀ ó tún mọ́lẹ̀ kedere.
Attention please, your safety matters. At home, lock your doors and windows. Know who is at your gate before you open. Do not share personal information with strangers online or even on the streets. Avoid isolated routes, especially at night. Board vehicles at designated parks. Tell someone where you are going. If you see something suspicious, say something. Report to the nearest police station or call the emergency helpline of your state 615. Do not take the law into your hands. Stay alert, stay safe, and stay secured at all times. Oluyole FM says, a safer Oyo State begins with all of us.
98.5, number 1 for hip hop and R&B.
Tell them this, hold up. Tell them this, hold up.
98.5, Oluyole.
It's going down. FM.
Go Pago.
Amazing, can this be real? It's like I'm living a dream, but it's how everyone feels. We celebrate with one thing, so let's wave our hands. We can sing, we can dance. I don't want this to end. Feels so good, feels so real. I love this moment right now. No one can take it away. So glad it happened, and how is what I cherish each day. So let's wave our hands. We can sing, we can dance. I don't want this to end. Feels so good, feels so real.
Yes, so raise our hands right here, Sky. Yes, of course, we have to get warmed up this morning just before we get on with Sports at the Beat, because it's a Monday morning, and of course, we've seen quite a number of people making the moves around the different parts of the city of Ibadan, ready to get themselves locked in for the week's activities. And yes, of course, it's making Monday. We have to get warmed up for all the action that we are going to be a part of. Well, of course, definitely, we're going to be talking about what's happening in the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow. Yes, Glasgow 2026 is amongst all the things that we'll be talking about this morning. And definitely the transfer market, where we've got some bit of news right there. I'm Victor Opene, and of course you already know the Master Chef is right on seat right here. So I hope that you have been warmed up with all the tunes that we gave you, the sporty tunes that we gave you this morning as we kick off Sports Debate. Well, I'm not the only one right here in the studio this morning, but then of course before we delve into the analysis of what we've gotten this morning, let's let you know that Team Nigeria is presently in fourth spot when it comes to the medal table after day 3 at the Commonwealth Games. Well, of course, a lot of people have asked the questions over the course of the weekend. What has happened? Well, of course, what we know right about now is that Nigeria is actually slugging it amongst the best when it comes to the medal placings in the Commonwealth Games. We were also at the end of the day yesterday. We have gotten 3 gold medals, so 4 silver medals, and that's the total all of 7 for us, and that's why we are 4th right there. But of course, Australia is leading as at present with 39 medals in total. You're talking about 17 gold, 9 silver, and 13 bronze. For England, the English team have 4, 9, and 6. Yes, that's 4 gold, 9 silver, and 6 bronze, to give them a total of 19. Scotland just above us with 4 gold medals and 2 silver medals, to make a total all of 6. But then of course, you know, the weight of the gold and the silver and the bronze differentiates with the markings. Well, of course, the next African team after Nigeria is South Africa, that comes in 6th right there with 3 gold medals, 2 silver medals, and 4 bronze medals. That's a total of 9 right there. And of course, we also have the likes of Kenya also in there with just 1 bronze medal to their name so far. And yes, the medals keep coming out there. Well, there's a whole lot to unpack when it comes to activities right there at the Commonwealth Games. Let's give you a quick lowdown of some of the things that we saw. Just yesterday, we actually saw something where English gymnast Gabriel Langton was rushed to the hospital after suffering a major fall during the Commonwealth Games. So we're still waiting on updates as regarding what's happened with him. But the English gymnast Gabriel Langton actually was rushed to the hospital after suffering a major fall during the Commonwealth Games. Well, of course, it was quite interesting looking at how he was making that and what happened right after. Well, for Team Nigeria, we've been looking forward to what will happen on the track. Well, we have the fastest 400 meters athlete in the world this year. Samuel Ogazi is right there in Glasgow and is active for Team Nigeria, warming up and getting himself prepped. Well, of course, a lot of people have been looking at this guy. The Commonwealth Youth Games in 2023, he was right there. He won the men's 400 meters gold with 46.99 seconds. He also won the men's 200 meters gold with 21.22 seconds. And of course, he also did something right there, winning gold in the mixed 4x100 meters relay. Yes, of course, he got gold right there, and of course, it was quite the record, 42.68 seconds. And yes, it's delivered right there. Now it's a senior after senior Commonwealth Games, and definitely we're looking forward to see what happens, what pops right there with him. But before we see that, we want to talk about Team Nigeria's exploits today at the Commonwealth Games. Let's go on to pay these bills, and then when we return, we'll talk more about what's happening.
Ó yà mí lẹ́nu o. Ẹ wo bí wọ́n ṣe tò àwọn táìsì yìí lẹ́sẹẹsẹ tí wọ́n sì dán ògiri náà gbìnrín. Ẹ wo àjà ilé pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan nípa ilé yìí ló dunjú. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o, ẹnjìníà. Ẹ ṣé gan màdàmú, ẹ ṣé gan. Ṣé ẹ sọ pé àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà tí wọ́n jẹ́ oníṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ni wọ́n ṣe gbogbo iṣẹ́ ribiribi yìí? Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni màdàmú, gbogbo iṣẹ́ mi ló máa ń fà fún àwọn oníṣẹ́ ọwọ́ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà tí wọ́n ti kọjá nínú ètò ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fún àwọn oníṣẹ́ ọwọ́ àjọ Industrial Training Fund tí a mọ̀ sí SUPA. Àbájọ, ẹ ṣeun tí ẹ fi àwọn oníṣẹ́ ọwọ́ tí wọ́n gba ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tí wọ́n sì ní ìwé ẹ̀rí SUPA kọ́ ilé mi. Àkọ́pẹ́ máa kò tọ́pẹ́. Ìwọ náà lè di oníṣẹ́ ọwọ́ tó ní ìwé ẹ̀rí SUPA pẹ̀lú ìmọ̀ àti ọpọlọ tó kárí ayé. Ẹ kàn sí www.itf.gov.ng tàbí kẹ́ lọ sí èyíkéyìí nínú ọ́fíìsì ITF tó bá súnmọ́ yín jùlọ. SUPA nínú iṣẹ́ àwọn oníṣẹ́ ọwọ́ Nàìjíríà sọ̀rọ̀ sí àwọn iṣẹ́ tó SUPA.
Kéde pàtàkì èyí ni láti kéde fún àwa òbí alágbàtọ́ àti àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pé ní ọjọ́ ajé Monday ọjọ́ 17 oṣù keje di ọjọ́rú Wednesday ọjọ́ 5 oṣù kẹjọ ọdún 2026 ní ìdánwò Bẹ́kẹ̀ yóò wáyé tí yóò sì máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní agogo 8:30 àárọ̀ 8:30 a.m. lójoojúmọ́. Bákan náà ni ìdánwò Common Entrance yóò wáyé ní ọjọ́ Àlàmísì Thursday ọjọ́ 6 oṣù kẹjọ ọdún 2026 tí yóò sì máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní agogo 7 àárọ̀ 7 a.m. Àwa ń rọ gbogbo olùṣèdánwò láti mú àwọn èròjà ìṣèdánwò wọn lọ́wọ́ wá síbi tí wọ́n ti ṣe ìdánwò náà. Àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ẹ̀ka tó mójútó ètò ẹ̀kọ́ yóò máa lọ káàkiri àwọn ibùdó ìṣèdánwò láti rí wípé kò sí màgòmágó lásìkò ìdánwò tí ìgbìmọ̀ tó mójútó òfin àti àlàkalẹ̀ tó jẹmọ́ ètò ìdánwò ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ náà ó sì máa kún wọn lọ́wọ́ láti jọ mójútó ìdánwò náà káàkiri. Àwa ń kìlọ̀ fún gbogbo olùṣèdánwò láti jìnnà sí màgòmágó ìdánwò tí a sì tún kìlọ̀ fún àwọn ènìyàn lápapọ̀ láti jìnnà sí ìdúró káàkiri agbègbè ìṣèdánwò. Ẹni tí ọwọ́ bá tẹ̀ yóò dára rẹ̀ lẹ́bi. Olùkéde Honorable Ọláyíwọlá Olúṣẹ́gun, Kọmíṣánná ètò ẹ̀kọ́ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́.
With heavy hearts but in total submission to the will of Almighty Allah, we announce the passing of our mother and grandmother, Chief Al-Ahaja Asiata Aduke Arowolo, Abeseyaloja Agbini Ibadan, Omo Arowolo Ashubiaro Agadagudu of Okeare, Bere Ibadan. She passed away on the 20th of July 2026 at the age of 88. She was a woman of strength, wisdom and grace. Fidel prayers hold Monday, 27th July at her residence, Iyano Church, behind Dizen Golf, Ibadan, by 10 a.m., followed by a reception at Rose Events and Functions, Kolakbo Ishola Estate, Monoton, Iwo Road, Ibadan. She is survived by her children, grandchildren, and extended family.
Àgbàkú olóòpó àyàn Asúbíaró Agẹdẹgúdù olóde òkúta àbòkè díẹ̀ sóòkù kòmókò wálé ọkọ̀ ọ̀sùnbùnmi kópa kòbọ̀ ọkọ̀ ọ̀bẹ́jì àjànàkú mọ́rin ọ̀la irin tí mú mi púpọ̀ púpọ̀ agbégi ńlá sokọ́ ọ̀tẹ̀rọ̀ kò fi dàrú ààrẹ ń ṣe ọmọ bọ̀sùn ọ̀ràn kò kan sòòsà ọba àbòrìṣà ọba àgbọ̀bàtálá Asúbíaró ní í ṣe ní kánrin kése onígànbọ̀ wúrà ọkọ̀ ọ̀sùnbùnmi ìran gangan jigan ara gbogbo kìkì ogun wọn kókó.
Súnrẹ́ ìyàwó Asiata Arowolo lókè Ìbàdàn. Announcer Taiwo Adébọ̀wálé and Mogaji Amidu Adekunle Busari for the Egunjemi family.
Well, of course, it was quite the scenes yesterday talking about what we saw at the Commonwealth Games. Well, Favour Agbo was actually throwing up some scenes where he protested after he thought he had cleanly lifted 160 kg in his last attempt in the clean and jerk men's 65 kg weightlifting. And of course, it was quite something because if he had been awarded that lift, he would have been in contention for a bronze medal with Papua New Guinea's Murea Barua, who lifted 157 kg right there. Well, of course, it was quite something looking at how he got in the action competing, and of course narrow missing out on the podium placement right there, lifted a total of 279 kg in both as a snatch and a clean and jack. Well, of course, it was a very brilliant effort from Favour Agboro, and of course it was quite something looking at him do it right there at the 65 kg weightlifting event at the 2026 Commonwealth Games with a total lift of 279 kg, 122 kg in snatch and 157 kilograms in clean and jack. Well, of course, it was something to him, seeing that the last lift that he actually pushed up, the 160 kg on his final clean and jerk attempt, was ruled as no lift after he failed to maintain control at the completion of the movement, and that left him just 3 kg shy of the bronze medal. It was just quite something right there. But then, of course, he's taking it in good faith, and yeah, he's showing that he had some beautiful things to show out there for everybody to see. I want to let you know that Ruth Asoko Nyong is our Team Nigeria Athlete of the Day. Well, the Young secured Nigeria's 7th medal at the 2026 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow after setting a personal best of 75 kg in the snatch. Well, of course, Young also brilliantly nailed a final clean and jerk attempt, finishing with a total of 168 kg to secure silver in the women's 48 kg weightlifting event. And so, yes, a big one for Ruth right there, and we are rooting for Ruth. Well, of course, we're talking about Team Nigeria experiencing another action-packed day, and there is going to be another action-packed day for day 4. Yes, of course, let's run you through the schedule for Team Nigeria on July 27, day 4 of the Glasgow 2026 Commonwealth Games in Scotland, as we actually build on to the 2nd of August, which is the grand finale of everything. At 9 a.m., we'll be having men's weightlifting, the 71 kg final, Edid Young Umuafia right there. Of course, talking about the men's athletics, in round 1 we have 100 meters each one for Favour Ashe at 10 a.m. Yes, 10 minutes after 10 this morning we have Favour Ashe right here on the tracks, hoping to pull something right there. In its 10 we'll be having at 11:04 a.m. Nicholas Fakorede, and of course talking about the 100 meters freestyling swimming, the heats are on. And at 11:20 a.m. is Clinton Opute, will be right there in action for the it's 6, that's 100 meters freestyle right there at 11:23 a.m. 3 minutes after Clinton is done, 3 minutes after Clinton Opute gets in action, Collins Obi Ebinga will also be right there in action. And 5 minutes later, we'll be having another individual in 8-8, Abdul Jabbar Adama, right there. Well, at 11:40, we have the women also joining in, talking about the swimming heats right there for the 50-meter breaststroke. 8-4, we have Dokas Oka at 11:40 a.m. The same time that we'll be having Oyesade Olatoye actually doing something at the amateur right there for Group 8. I was talking about the women's athletics qualifier. This is not all. We still have more right there on the schedule. In the afternoon, we'll be having women's athletics for each 8, beg your pardon, 100 meters. We'll be having Miracle Ezechiku right there at 1 p.m. Women's weightlifting will be having representing also in the 53 kg final Onome Didi, doing well for herself out there, and of course we are cheering her on. Rafiatul Lawal, our own very Ibano girl, the star right there from the Paysetter State, will be in action in the 50 kg final at 3:30 p.m. And of course, Rafiatul Lawal is ready to represent us again, same scenes where she actually showed right the back then. Well, later on in the evening, as at 7:05 p.m. in the women's para athletics, we have Ukiria Iyazi right there, and that will be for the shot put F57 final. But of course, talking about 7:30 p.m. it's going to be India against Nigeria in the group Pool B, and of course it's the women's 3x3 wheelchair basketball that we'll be watching right there. And to wrap up the day for Team Nigeria, Adedapo Okpadeji will be in action in the women's weightlifting at 8 p.m. 79 kg final. That's what it's going to be right there, and of course everybody expecting to see immaculate things right there from Nigeria's representatives. Also, just to let you know that Team Nigeria emerged as the powerlifting champions right there in Glasgow 2026, and definitely it is food for our eyes. It is a bliss for us. It is what we love to see, and these are the scenes that we love to actually celebrate right there. Okay, how do we do this one now? There's been a lot of stories making the rounds right there, and this is where I bring on Habi, who's joining me this morning. Well, of course, Team Nigeria, yes, talking about the Super Falcons of Nigeria, are going to be wearing their shirts, their jerseys with 10 stars during the WAFCON, and that's because they have won 10 out of the previous 13 editions that we have actually seen. At this 14th edition, we are hoping that the girls get the number 11. The girls are saying they want to go ahead and do that. It's going to be interesting, but remember that the Super Falcons are the most successful team in the competition's history. We have actually won 10 times in 13 editions right there, and the kids have been showing us content upon content. We've been loving their dances, we've been loving the acting skills of the likes of Chiamaka Nadoze amongst everyone, and of course it's been quite fine looking at the leadership displays from many of them, as well as the beauty right there on display right there, talking about the colors that they came through with amongst several others. So yeah, what are your expectations right here for this one? Abi, it's quite a morning.
Yeah, good morning to our viewers and listeners at home. Happy New Week to you all. 10 out of 13 edition. What a great performance from the Super Falcons, and I think no one can stop them from winning this one too. The squad they are parading this tournament, I think no one can stop them.
No one.
Yes, the way I watched their videos on TikTok previous night.
You love it.
Yeah, I loved it.
You love it. I don't know if I just
the attires.
Has she been watching the Super Falcons?
I don't think she has been watching them.
Those fine colors.
Yeah. most especially Michel Alozie. The way she her style, I think all of them all of them really turn out in this attire and color.
Of course.
And I hope they bring it up this time around again.
Okay, let's see. Actually, that thing is supposed just to give us. Just you people should keep it. If anybody wants, okay, they can come and try and.
I think this is Real Madrid Champions League.
Welcome. I think this is even bigger than what Real Madrid have done, because Real Madrid, but more. The girls they try. Anyways, why try? I don't know if it was employed to stop them or something, but the hotel where they were lodged in, there were reports that fighting a couple of days back about their rooms being entered and money is taken away from their wallets, all the dollars and everything taken out there. Someone actually had as much as $700 stolen at some point. It was crazy to see everything. It was all over their social media actually. But then of course what we know right about now is that there are reports that a suspect has been arrested in connection with the theft right there, and of course that hotel in Casablanca are doing all they can to ensure that everything is recovered. And what we are getting from that report is that the suspect has confessed, and they say that full restitution will be made to the players while the law takes its full course. And I think it will be good to see that happen. Maybe it will show some people what it really means right there. There's a whole lot going on right there talking about the WAFCON, and of course a lot of people have been looking at how things get to be when it comes to the Women African Cup of Nations right there. Where do you see us ending right there? Where do you see us ending before we wrap up this morning?
With this squad, I think no one can stop them again.
No one can stop us.
They are going to get their number 11 WAFCON. So I see the Super Falcons getting it again.
All right, so we'll see how far.
Akéde ìṣúná, akéde òwò, akéde àṣà, akéde ìròyìn, akéde ètò, akéde Ìbàdàn, àwọn èdè nítàwá.
Ó pè ọ́ kó kéde ọjà rẹ nílé akéde Oluyole FM 98.5 kíkéde ọjà rẹ kó lè kún níbàárà rẹ la.
Ojúmọ́ bá ti mọ́ ọ̀yẹ́ máa ń la o. Ọ̀yẹ́ tó la lónìí o, ọ̀yẹ́ ire ni. Ẹ̀kú ojúmọ́ lọ́dẹ̀dẹ̀ yìí o. Ojúmọ́ aláyọ̀ lẹ́ni o. Ìròyìn lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ màlá tó ti gbé dé. Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà. Ìròyìn kárí ayé màlẹ́lẹ́yìn o. Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà. Etí ni ó lè jò ń lò fọ́nrán yín tó lóko yín. Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà. Ẹ̀tẹ́ ti balẹ̀ jẹ́ ká tún jọgbọ́n. Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà. Ìkànnì tó gbajúgbajà Oluyole FM. Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà. Ajílẹ̀tẹ̀ FM ẹ tún máa gbọ́ wa lásìkò kan náà. Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà. Òkè Ògùn FM tó wà lálága. Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà. Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó kún kẹ́kẹ́. Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà. Ẹ máa gbọ́ nínú ilé nínú mọ́tò tàbí lórí ẹ̀rọ ìléwọ́. Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà. Agbe praise ó tún ti yá ká tún jọ gbọ́ Eleti Ofe. Eleti Ofe ìròyìn rẹ̀ o.
Ojúmọ́ òní mọ́ kí balùwẹ̀ kó má gbọ̀rẹ̀, ojúmọ́ òní mọ́ kí ẹnu kó má mú nǹkan, kí ọwọ́ má mú nǹkan lọ sẹ́nu. Àdúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run Ọba Elédùmarè tó jẹ́ kí ojúmọ́ ayọ̀, ojúmọ́ ìdùnnú, ojúmọ́ àlùbáríkà kó má kó wa láàárọ̀ yìí tí ń ṣe ọjọ́ Ajé eléyìí tó kẹ́yìn nínú oṣù keje, èyí ni tí ń ṣe ọjọ́ 17 oṣù keje